Why I keep getting calls now? All of a sudden, I'm getting all these robocalls because I don't know none of these numbers. They just keep calling, interrupting the recording. That one, I don't know, is that a dude or a girl with the braids and nowadays the dudes got hair like that. All I see is a burgundy sweater and black pants. I can't tell. Well, maybe. Yep. Hey, like I said, if I knew a dude, neighbor, if he was my neighbor, I know him, and this is happening. Shit, nigga, I'm gonna give him a couple of warnings, and I ain't talking about a couple of warnings, and I'm gonna do something to hit him or fight him so she can get out. I'm gonna give him a couple of warnings, I'm gone. Shit, even though I ain't do nothing, I ain't got no warrants or nothing like that. I'm not finna be a witness. I'm gone. Shit. You won't, she yelling, let me out, or you won't let her out. Yeah, hey, let her out, bro. Just forget about it. Shit. Go out tonight. Go whatever. It's Wednesday night or something. Shit. Go hit the bar. Go do something. Get this shit off your nerves. Shit. Let her go, bro. All right, then. Then I'm out. Let me know how this turns out for you. I'll call you tomorrow. Hell, actually, I probably wouldn't. Hell, yeah. Matter of fact, you acting like that, I ain't fucking with you no more. This nigga crazy. Ain't no way in hell. You trying to get all of us killed. Shit, it's unnecessary, bro. Was the pussy that damn good? Even if it was, bro, let it go. Shit, we ain't finna dive because you can't leave, can't let it go. What is he going to the car for? It must be this girl, she just skinny, talking to the cop. But so who's the girl yelling she can't get out? She said he is holding the door. So who's the girl with the baby? And why is he leaving? I thought we was finna see some action. He went upstairs and come downstairs. And nothing is going on. But she do it all that hollering help. Let me out. He won't let me out. Y'all come up here and make him open the door. And nothing is going down. At the least, then why ain't she leaving? Why ain't, she was so determined to leave that she had to come out and do all that screaming, help, help, I want to leave. Why, if they're not doing anything, why you can go. Get the fuck on. Why the fuck you can't leave? This thing must really be falling apart globally. Yeah, like how am I tying this all in? See what I'm saying? At this small local level, how, and it's like y'all could organize to the down to this type, to local police, fucking police and actors like this, like her, y'all go organize like that, but y'all can't just do your fucking job. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Why couldn't y'all just do your fucking job? There would be no need for spying on us. No need for doing all this so you can keep your job. Well, actually, it is not just to keep your job, doing all this spying. Why do y'all care so much what we're doing with our private lives? That y'all doing all this? That New World Order. What about it is so attractive? 1984, George Orwell. What is so attractive about being able to spy? Why do you have such a hard on for spying on people? What are you trying to see? There is not that much going on in people's lives. Most people's lives are boring. What do you think is going on behind closed doors that you need to do all this to run these operations? I don't care how bad someone pissed you off. What you think they done, the perceived slight that they've done to you. What could be worth all this? I don't see anything. I don't hear no yelling. What the hell? She was doing 10, 20 minutes ago, whatever, how long ago. She was doing all that yelling to let her out. And nothing is going down. I don't see no dude coming out in their handcuffs. I don't see her leaving. I see more and more cops standing around talking to the rent lady. Oh, that's not the rent lady. Talking to the girl or whatever. I guess that's the girl holding the baby. What are they? Why are they still here? She was trying to leave, right? I guess I'm gone, I'm leaving. He said no, ran outside the door. What the hell is going on, nigga? This ain't how, like I said, I don't know who teaching y'all young niggas that this is how black people do. This is what y'all supposed to be covering up. This is what white folks aren't supposed to see and talk about. If us who calling y'all out for doing this shit, if we're against our own black people, you're crazy. This isn't black behavior. This isn't black culture. This isn't our culture, bro. Something is fucking wrong with you. That's what I said. We trying to get rid of y'all, bro. I don't think there's nowhere for you to go. No other country, no other city, no other state. There's nowhere for you to go. So, like, y'all want to keep this shit up. And like I said, maybe you could have kept it. Y'all could have did this. And I don't mean just stay in your own neighborhood. Y'all motherfucking politicians tried to come for the whole country. Like I said, Pelosi, Adam Schiff, Maxine Waters, Al Green, y'all motherfuckers, you get mad at them if you mad at us for coming down on y'all individually. John Lewis, Elijah Cummings, when he was still alive, y'all came for us. Y'all wanted us to not think for ourselves, to remain fucking Democrats for forever voting. You don't have to be a Republican. You don't have to. The point was, you said we had to vote for y'all, or we're sellouts. This is whatever. Y'all old ass. So if you young right now and you wondering why niggas is coming for y'all, at least us with brains, they might not, be coming like that. But as far as not going along with your rhetoric that you're being discriminated against, you're being just whatever the fuck, racism is holding you back. Nah, bro, motherfuckers calling you out for your bullshit. They get mad. Write your local congressman if you have one that's black. What the hell are they doing now? So wait a minute. Is the gas still upstairs or something? Oh, he's picking up those papers that she threw. Remember, in that other, it'll be in one, because like I said, I kept getting phone calls from robocalls. So that piece of paper, I don't know what it was, his black book or something with female numbers, or I don't know. She was throwing them earlier. She was, and they're having to pick whatever that is up. I guess there's evidence. Remember the other day I pointed out that trash on one of my other videos? It's been there. That's been 2 days. They finally picking up. Let me hear what they talking about. I don't see nothing going on. But who's that in the red? What was going on? She said he won't open the door. Is that him? That's the him who went. How is he holding the door and he got a baby in his hand? How he held the door? So why are they talking to that person? Well, something must really be happening. You're like, well, y'all like, why is this? I don't know why this area or why. In particular, why I got to see these instances. I know I comment on news channels about politics, and like I said, I didn't realize the connection between Trump and uh, I mean, but see, when he won, I knew black people were gonna be it's a race another, but you didn't realize how much it would cause them to go so crazy because like I said, if you're in my generation, you remember back in the early 90s, black people liked Trump, and that was what was to a lot of us was so weird. Like, why y'all? I mean, at the most, it could, you should be like, this guy was on a reality show, and and most of us, you remember, Trump because of his buildings in New York in the 80s and 90s, whatever. But you knew who he was, and it was, that was the name the rappers would say before Bill Gates, way back in the day. Now all of a sudden he's a racist, and okay, but like I said, I really didn't even know what the things I was saying. If you watch my old videos, is the tactics that those crazy people in the Pelosi and Bug-Eyed Adam Shifty Schiff, the same tactics. Remember, I kept saying, you first of all, you have to say and do crazy things because you're mocking what the person does. And also, like I said, remember how I pointed out decades ago when I first noticed that they were always, it made you feel like they were saying things, even the street theater people that didn't know you, but you knew that they were talking about you, right? And the people that did know you, they made you feel like you were doing something wrong. And you got the gist, like, how in the fuck did they know? Not because you did something wrong, and that's what made me so upset. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. I did exactly what the people told me to do, and they like, you did something wrong. Like, you jumped in line. Like, the money I had, I did something wrong to get it. It didn't make it so bad. Some of the people I knew were actual criminals who made their money doing criminal things, and I didn't know at the time that they were what is it called, hired or approached by the gang, the cult gang stalkers. So I'm like, how? What is this? That and the people who you thought they were the good people, the elders, people going to church and deacons so and so. Like, wait a minute, y'all all together against me? Like I did something? Like I'm selfish? Like I did some kind of fuckery to get my money? Like I lied to the doctors, or what the, So that made me go back to the doctor even more. Not to get more money, but because it was so confusing. Exactly, it's what they did to Trump. You do the right thing, doing your job, just following fucking directions. And it's like, yeah, as a president, there are directions. He following directions that's written down, and he did something wrong. Oh, that was quid pro quo. It is like, why? No, we want crackhead Hunter Biden, Joe's son, and all of the corrupt motherfuckers and from the U.S. ambassadors and in the Ukraine. That's where they are funneling the money through. We want them investigated. And you're like, what does that have to do with you? The point was, I didn't say it was the exact same thing. What I'm saying is, he did something that basically since he's not part of the crew, meaning a career politician, he just went by the statutes and this and that. With me, it would just be going by the simple rules that they didn't listen to or they didn't think they had to read all that, because they just know from being in what they think was the inside crew. So all them years, they getting their money and getting ahead. Oh, there she goes. By doing something else. So okay, so basically what it looks like, I mean, not doing something else, but they're cult members getting ahead because they just sold their souls or whatever, and not actually doing their job, just being part of the crew, keeping the rest of us down. And we come along and just get the same results and better results because we just we dust off the book and just follow, like, wait a minute, it says all you gotta do is this and that. This is way easier. First of all, it's easier. Second of all, and it looks like you're being selfish. It's like you're not being selfish. You just read it, did make it so bad. You try to tell them, hey man, this says this is all you gotta do. You try to tell them, they look at you with disdain, like they want to kill you. And all you're doing is pointing out. All right, so anyway, looks like they let her go, and nobody is her being held against her will. It don't matter if he had, like in the movie, tied up, taped up. He held the door. And it's not, I don't know that just from movies. I know that because I know dumb niggas who did that shit, thinking it was just a game, because like he just did, he just held the door. Or either stood in front of the door, like up against it, whatever, just standing up. And when and the chick called the police, that's and they got a fucking charge. That is a charge. See, that's how I know this is a operation, a gaslighting operation, because you can't do that. It could be, he ain't even gotta be, it could be domestic, as far as, a mother and daughter or whatever. You can't, and that's how you find out. Like, what? He caught a charge? Yeah, man. Shit, it's a felony, man. Is it? He ain't touch her though. It don't matter. He held the door. He stopped her from leaving against her will. He didn't have to tie her up like the movies, this and that. He just up against the door, wouldn't let out. That's how you find out shit like that. And they're still there. It looks like nothing's gonna be done. I mean, I'm just saying. It's not like I'm wanting shit. I'm, rooting for him to go to jail. My point is, this is stuff. That's what I'm saying. As regular people, this is what happened. You fucked up. You gotta pay. You gotta go to jail. You gotta get lawyers. This and that. It's like they don't even think that, hey, you know what? Maybe he knows that we have to take the guy to jail. But instead, they're gonna do this operation and just pull off. Give them a warning. It is like it doesn't work like that. She said it's not because she was screaming. She could have, whatever. That's not my point. Oh, you just because she was. No, she said he's holding the door. She literally could have been like where I'm at this apartment. Somebody walked by us, and she could have calmly said, "Hey, this guy won't let me out." She ain't got to be screaming at the top of her lungs, "Help!" She could have just been like, "I guess that is a dude." She could have been, yeah, he's out there on the. Hey, you notice? Remember I be making the videos and the guy in the middle apartment comes out. Maybe he's not home. He didn't come out. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, I keep dating these long-haired dudes. Got more hair than you. Oh, he's with the police. So he had, I guess that's his son. He grabbed his little boy. And he was holding the door. But why was she trying to leave her son? Even if she ripped up something, because that's what, remember, a piece of paper, she ripped it up and threw it. They're going to say, the judge, when you go, there's no reason to obstruct her from leaving. There's no reason to put your hands on her, this and that. And like I said, even if she just calmly said, hey, this guy won't let me out, could you call the police? That's not what I'm saying. It's not because she was screaming. I just said that to just basically because that's literally what she was doing, describing the situation, being descriptive. But that's not what I'm saying. It's a charge because she was screaming. No, I'm saying it's a charge because of his actions. It's supposed to be. I'm not a cop or a lawyer. I'm going by what I've seen niggas get fucked up for. Like, what? Really? Yeah, man. Did he touch her? No. He wouldn't let her out. He was holding the door. She wanted to leave. They're looking for something. I guess there's evidence. They're making jokes. I mean, hey, they just people doing their job. Oh, I'm not recording. Is it? I mean, they just people. So, but the point is, I don't care about them being cops, and I don't care about him and her because I know this is a gang stalker operation. What the fuck is all this about? What is the normally I could tie it together just like the one video I made earlier, and I immediately knew when they was in the store talking about what do you call it, a refund. Oh, this is from last week. You know what I'm saying? Because I got that refund from the fast food place. This I cannot figure. Maybe I made a comment on a video about celebrities and their celebrity relationships, black celebrities, their boyfriend and girlfriend, or baby mama and baby daddy. But I don't know what could be going on. What this has to do with anything. What this has to do with black people and racism. What this has to do with Trump. What this has to do with, well, I mean, gang stalking, New World Order, globalists. And like I said, the movements they do could be subliminal programming, hypnotizing me and whoever the fuck, not just because they're cops, just the actors, all of them. That guy painting at an empty apartment, and them on the cart, the rent girl and the maintenance dude. You know, But if they're still here, what's going on? What? Looks like they let him plead his case. That he was holding. Maybe she was stealing something. Maybe. Oh, you know what? That just occurred to me. But. So you let. Maybe it is his girlfriend, but she tried to take something from him, and he can you do that? I think no. I think not. I think this happened before. Well, and they're like, no, you can't. You know, it's not like somebody who broke in your house. It's like somebody you invited in, and you find out they stole something, and they're like, well, I'm just leaving. Once you accuse them, and they like, don't touch me, but they got it in their pocket or their purse, and they, she, especially being female, help, he won't let me out. And he was like panicking, like, you gotta give me my shit. Maybe that's what she ripped up. But what? That's paper. What could it be? Look like they about to pull off. So, I mean, from what I heard from over here, she couldn't get out. He held her. And that is holding against their will. And they're leaving. She might have left. I might have missed that. I don't know. I think she might have left. But she just left. But nobody's in handcuffs. All this. She ripped up some paper. I ain't even finna. But, okay. Yep, I just heard one of the cars get put in gear. Yep. They're gone. Guess that's the end of it. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm going. Get ready for work.